Dear child, I am truly glad you are here in this moment, because what you are about to receive is not random, not accidental, and not simply a comforting thought. It is a message that carries direction, movement, truth, and a shift that has already begun in your life. Even if you have not yet seen it clearly with your eyes, as you read these words, may the light of the angels surround you and fill you with the calm certainty that something in your life is opening, softening, and preparing to change. May your heart feel held, your mind feel clearer, and your spirit feel gently guided. For a long time, you have carried a love inside you that felt bigger than ordinary feelings. It felt like something chosen, destined, or aligned in a way you could not fully explain. This connection has moved you, challenged you, awakened you, and at times exhausted you. You have felt the closeness, the distance, the longing, the uncertainty, and the invisible pull that never fully went away. You have had moments where your soul felt certain, followed by moments where your mind doubted everything. You wondered if the silence meant loss, if the distance meant indifference, if the lack of effort meant the feelings weren't real. What you didn't know is that your soulmate has been in an internal battle that has taken far more energy than you could ever imagine. They have been carrying emotions they did not know how to express, feelings that grew stronger the more they ignored them, and thoughts about you that returned no matter how hard they tried to stay distracted. They did not step back from you because they stopped caring. They stepped back because the intensity scared them, because their heart wanted something their fear wasn't ready for, because loving you made them confront parts of themselves they had been avoiding for years. There were moments when they tried to convince themselves that what they felt wasn't real. There were moments when they tried to bury their emotions under logic, routine, or distraction. They tried to silence their heart, suppress their desire, and distance themselves from something they were not ready to take responsibility for. They thought that hiding their feelings would make things easier, but instead it created a quiet heaviness inside them, a growing pressure they could no longer ignore. That pressure is now reaching a point where it can no longer be contained. Your soulmate is awakening. Inside them, a shift is happening. What they have kept buried is rising. What they refused to feel is demanding to be felt. What they feared admitting is becoming impossible to deny. The love they tried to suppress is now pushing them toward truth. That inner resistance is collapsing. The silence that once protected them is becoming uncomfortable. The distance that once felt easier is now painful. They are beginning to understand that what they feel for you is not temporary, not replaceable, not accidental, and not something they can simply run away from. They are realizing that their fear has kept them stuck, not safe. They are realizing that pretending not to care has cost them more than admitting the truth ever would. They are realizing that you are not just someone who entered their life randomly. You are someone their soul recognizes, someone who awakened feelings they had forgotten how to feel, someone who mirrors a version of themselves they are now being pushed to grow into. This realization is awakening courage in them. It is softening their defenses. It is clearing the confusion that once blocked them. They are thinking about what they want, not what they fear. They are thinking about what matters, not what is easier. And in all of that clarity, your face, Your presence, your energy, your memory, your connection keeps returning to them. They have a plan forming inside them. And this plan is not impulsive. It has been quietly developing for a long time, shaped by their regrets, shaped by their longing, shaped by the truth they can no longer deny. This plan involves you directly. It is connected to a new beginning, a fresh chapter, something more stable, more honest, more grounded than anything they have offered before. They are getting ready to step toward you with real intention, not half effort. They want to speak, to explain, to confess, to show you what they could not show before. They want to approach you not as someone confused, but as someone who has finally grown into their feelings. What is coming is not a small gesture. It is not an empty promise. It is something significant, something that will shift the direction of this connection. You will feel it. You will hear it in their tone, see it in their eyes, sense it in their presence. The change will be undeniable because it will come from a deeper place within them. This is not about returning to the old cycle. This is about stepping into a new phase where communication replaces silence, clarity replaces confusion, presence replaces distance, and courage replaces hesitation. You have waited for so long. You have endured uncertainty, emotional ups and downs, and long stretches of silence that felt like heartbreak. You have carried this connection in your heart through moments where it made no sense, moments where it felt hopeless, and moments where you almost convinced yourself to let go. But you held on because something inside you knew there was more to this story. You felt what their words never said. You sensed what their silence tried to hide. You recognized the soul behind the fear. Now the universe is aligning the moment where what you felt inside will finally be reflected outside. This person is preparing to step toward you with a different energy. They may reach out unexpectedly. They may speak openly in a way they never have. They may reveal something they kept hidden. They may ask for a second chance, a fresh start, or a deeper commitment. They may confess that they cannot keep pretending, that they have been thinking about you far more than you realized, that they want you in their life, not just emotionally, but practically and intentionally. When this moment comes, you will feel it in every part of your being. Your heart will recognize the truth you always knew. Your intuition will confirm that this is the shift you sensed but could not see before. And the peace you've been longing for will finally begin to settle into your chest, replacing the doubt that once lived there. What once felt delayed will reveal itself as preparation. What once felt lost will return in a clearer form. What once felt confusing will begin to make sense. What once felt one-sided will finally show its truth. You will understand that this connection was never sleep. It was becoming. As this new chapter opens, you will begin to feel chosen, not by accident, but by intention. You will feel seen, valued, understood, included, and deeply important in a way that heals old wounds you carried silently. This connection is not here to repeat the pain of the past. It is here to build something real, something meaningful, something that honors the depth between you. Your soulmate is getting ready to cross the bridge they once feared. They are preparing to meet you on the other side with clarity and sincerity. And when they do, you will see that everything you felt was real. Everything you waited for had purpose. and everything you are stepping into now is aligned with a destiny that has been calling both of you for a long time. What is coming is not ordinary. It is heartfelt, awakened, and ready. And dear one, you are the reason. You were chosen for a kind of love that is deep, steady, and meaningful. Not a love built on confusion or temporary feelings, but one built on truth, intention, and emotional foundation. Something inside you awakened the best part of this person. Even if you don't fully realize how powerful your presence truly is, your energy, your heart, your way of loving reminded them of possibilities they once stopped believing in. You touched places inside them no one else ever reached, and that impact still lives in them. Even in the moments when you think they have forgotten you, a connection like this does not disappear. It stays alive in the soul, in the subconscious, in the quiet spaces where truth sits and waits for the right moment to rise. Your soulmate is realizing now that life without you feels incomplete. It feels like living only half of what life could be. This is not about emotional dependence or neediness. It's about recognizing a truth that has always been there. There is a path they can only walk with you. There is a future they can only imagine with you in it. They may have taken time to accept this. They may have struggled, hesitated, or even pushed the truth away. But inside them, confusion is turning into clarity, and clarity is becoming a choice. What used to be fear is becoming courage. What used to be silence is turning into intention, and intention is turning into action. Soon you will see small signs that grow into undeniable proof that something big is approaching you. A shift is happening. A new chapter is forming, one that feels different, stronger, more grounded than anything that came before. This chapter is not about games, emotional distance, avoidance, or hot and cold behavior. This chapter is about presence, maturity, consistency, and shared direction. Your soulmate does not want uncertainty anymore. They want to show you a future where love feels safe, calm, honest, and real. They want to build something with you because they see you not just as someone they love, but as the only person who understands the depth of what lives inside them. For a long time, you were underestimated or misunderstood. You gave more than you received. You waited for actions that never came. You held the connection on your shoulders while wondering if you were the only one who felt it. But all of that is changing now. The universe is shifting things. This person is being guided to put you where you always belonged, not in the background, but at the center. And that shift will show itself not through empty words, but through consistent actions that make you feel secure, valued, and chosen. Something meaningful is being constructed behind the scenes. Even if you can't see every detail yet, it is like a foundation being built underground. You cannot see it from where you stand, but the work is already happening. The love you give carries a rare depth, a rare sincerity, a rare purity. Your soulmate knows that with you, they can grow, evolve, and build something lasting. They know now that what you offered was not ordinary. It was something people search for their whole lives, and that realization is awakening courage inside them. After so long avoiding vulnerability, something inside them is finally ready to rise. They are finally ready to say what they feel Instead of running from it, they are finally ready to choose you with awareness, not impulse. You are being chosen not because they are lonely, not because they are bored, not because they feel pressured, but because they see you. They see your soul. They see your value. They see who you are and who they become when they are with you. With you, they feel peace. With you, they feel grounded. With you, they feel inspired. With you, they feel like their heart can finally rest and still beat deeply at the same time. You are being invited into a space where you can be fully yourself, your softness, your strength, your truth, your vulnerability, your intensity. No shrinking, no hiding, no pretending, no apologizing for your depth. The love coming toward you is built on recognition. You will feel truly seen for the first time in a long time, not as someone who passes through someone's life, but as someone essential to their story. You were not chosen out of convenience. You were chosen because your soul speaks to theirs in a language no one else has ever spoken. This is the moment where emotional truth rises above fear, excuses, and ego. This is where everything starts to align. You are stepping into a season where you no longer have to beg for attention, prove your value, or accept halfway love. What is coming is complete. It is grounded. It is intentional. It is being built step by step, with you as the root of the foundation. You were chosen not only to be loved, but to be part of a love that transforms both you and them. Nothing you lived was wasted, not a single moment. Every feeling, every effort, every tear held in silence, every hope you carried alone, it all mattered. It all contributed to who you are now, and to the connection that is returning to you in a stronger, more mature form. What is starting in your love life is not a small shift. It is a whole new chapter, one that brings more truth, more clarity, more commitment, and more emotional honesty than you have known before. This change is happening because both you and your soulmate have grown. You are not who you used to be. They are not who they used to be. You have both matured emotionally, learned hard lessons, healed old wounds, and gained new wisdom. The connection between you is no longer stuck between what could have been and what never fully happened. It is ready to become real, grounded, lived, and shared.